Welcome to John's Bourbon and Bag Review, where it's 4 baggers or 4 fingers of bourbon, whichever way you win. And this is a unique episode. As you can see, there's not a bourbon out here. There's actually a beer. I reached out to Mother Shuckers, and Josh said he's not really a big bourbon fan, but he does enjoy beer, so I got a bourbon barrel beer to kind of sample today. So let's pour this out. It is a stout made by Brooklynn, and it's called Black Ops, and it's stout aged in 4 Roses small batch bourbon barrels. As you can see, it is I would almost say an imperial stout. Let that settle a little bit. It's kind of fun to watch. This is a stout that's about 12.4%, pretty healthy stout. It is, as you can see, a very dark stout, and with it being aged in bourbon barrels, you get when you pour it, you get a little bit of stout, and then it follows up with that bourbon flavor and smell. So I can almost taste the bourbon right now, smelling the beer coming off. So as you can see, I have the cool Black Rifle Coffee Company mug here to pour in. Probably the best coffee you can buy, just letting you know. Let's see if I can let this settle a little more. It is cold out here, so definitely can feel it, and there's a little breeze. So let's go ahead and see if I can get it down a little bit. Oh, definitely get a big hint of coffee, some dark chocolate, and then, man, that vanilla, almost that oak vanilla flavor at the end. And that's what sits on your palate. That's why I enjoy bourbon barrel beers. If you love bourbon, that bourbon barrel, that sits in your palate more, that very ending note of that bourbon. So let me have another sip here. That is very tasty, but it makes it very clean finish, very tasty. As far as that, Black Ops, it was a very limited edition. Luckily, my local grocery store had it in stock, and I grabbed it, mostly because of the reviews. So some companies aren't big bourbon fans, but they enjoy beer. So it's kind of the best of both worlds right here for me. It gives them a chance to be unique. So let's get to the bags. So today, we're doing the Mother Shuckers 313’s. This is really honestly the first bag I saw by Mother Shuckers watching the ACL last year, the World Championships. I saw Jordan Power throwing these. So they're relatively new company, at least I think of as far as the ACL and that kind of thing. Not as big as like your BG or other companies that have been there for a number of years. This one, as far as you can definitely tell, these will get dang on floppy as heck. I love it. That is just, it feels good in your hands. Small fill, you see kind of that bigger template as well, but it has a nice clean seam. You can see the seam, but it doesn't really overwhelm, and you don't really feel the seam even when you hold it that much. These bags are kind of totally different than what I normally throw. You've probably seen my reviews. I've thrown mostly carpet in the reviews. These are definitely a material. They call it a slick and quick. So this side will be called a slick side. It's about a 7, and then this will be the quick side, about an 8. So these are going to be more your fast goers. You're going to slide these in, push, get arounds, stuff like that. These aren't going to be ones you roll that much or anything like that. They will roll, but it takes a lot of effort and time to get them to roll. But I would tell you this much, as far as you can see the flop here, I really haven't done that much to them. I did my normal wash and wrinkle guard fabric softener and dry, but when they came out of the box, they were already a little broken in feeling. So that's the one thing I would notice about that, and I kind of gave that feedback to Josh at Mother Shuckers. So why don't we go ahead and see how they do on the boards? And let y'all know, we're gonna get ready to throw these, but they're about, with these boards, it's about 48 degrees, not a lot of humidity, so they should be running pretty quick. So let's see how they throw. They will just climb the boards. If you don't see that, if I hit that red stripe, they'll pretty much go in. Or might kick off. Look at that. They will, if they get near the hole and touch it, they'll go in. That is the nice things about these bags, but they are quick, so you have to somewhat watch how fast they go. That was going uphill, going downhill. This is a little more dangerous, so let's see what goes on. That's barely going to hang on. That's going to knock it off. See, if I hit that red stripe, it goes in. So, kind of gave up on that one. But you can see when they hit the board, they run pretty true, run up the board. So that's the one thing I do like about them. A little different. So I enjoy throwing these more and more because I'm getting used to them. As opposed to other bags, the fast ones, these are pretty quick. Getting that, get me off! I'm trying to do the hard throw and drag both of those in. One's just hanging there on the edge. Thought it just tapped it, it would have went in. So it was pretty daggone close to going in. So as you can see, these run pretty true as long as you throw them straight. Long. Just missed that. You can see they're running. I mean, that's the slow side too. They're going to, I can make them go a foot, 2 foot past the hole with these. That's one I'm going to continue. Do one more down and back and slow, and then switch to fast. A little lean. That one should gather if I hit the hole. So there, missed it right there. But these are very, very good bags if you're looking for a fast bag that climbs. You know, a lot of people like these Vipers. These will be quick like that. You see them a little left there. See them get more to center. That one a little right. You can see these will fly. So the next down and back is going to be really fun with the fast slide, so you guys can really see the difference. Doesn't seem like there's much, but with these bags it always feels a little more going from that slow to fast, just being honest. But let's see. Barely made on the board and then climbed up in the hole. Ah, Bill, I knew I was going to get one of those going uphill with the fast side. A little scared of it. But if you kind of make it in, it is that. Just have to make it in the center and goes in. You know, that fast side will grab the hole and go in. As long as it's near it, as you can see. So. See how quick that was? Just a little off. That's a quick side. It's quick going downhill. Can't keep it on the board going downhill. So I hardly ever throw it going downhill by itself, unless I'm trying to push. As you can see, stupid fast going downhill. It's okay going uphill, but yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Just trying to get a little rhythm here. Sometimes you get out of rhythm when you're doing this. And you kind of lose focus. But in here and there, and at least have them looking more flat than normal. With these bags, you can definitely tell if you're not throwing a flat bag, because they'll definitely kick on the side real quick. And also you can view how the board sounds when you hit it. If you hit it flat, it'll make it sound like that. See, there you go, there's 3 straight, you know. I got these basically threw them that same Tuesday night in a blind draw, and really enjoyed throwing them. My partner, most of the people up there are playing, you know, fire, some here and there BGs, but nobody's really throwing Mutha Shuckers. So it was a new bag for everybody there. So it's kind of fun to introduce new bags to people as well. So I got 3 bags hanging there. So you go hard push, or you try air mount. But right now, I think I'm going to try the hard push real quick and see if I can get them. I got 1 to 3 to go in. My airmail game is not where it needs to be, as I always say. So probably could have thrown one there. Maybe you landed short, but kind of makes it more interesting. Out to the side, but I can use it. See how I kind of use that one as a bump. That's a nice thing in that one. Didn't need to go that far left, but it actually helps out. Oh, so close. Let's go one more down back. Feeling pretty good today. The way I'm throwing decent. They're all around the hole. You know, there's not much I can ask, but try that. So let me just one last down the back. See what's going on here. That one, I got it right there. We'll step out for that time. My little lay down. See if I grab this one too. Nope. Oh, Bill. Oh, that's 2 on this video. Oh, I went so long, a couple videos without it. Man, creeping up on me and biting me in the butt. Let's get a little focus here. Near it. See that just slide around and get around. One throw left. Let's see. A short air mount almost rolled over the hole. Talk a little about these bags. They're about 80 bucks. Free shipping. Pretty quick shipping. Josh is pretty responsive. He actually messaged me on my Facebook page. Let me know he wasn't a bourbon drinker, but he'd enjoy anything we did. He'd appreciate the review. I am wearing Ohio State because this is a manufacturer of that state up north. So a little rivalry there, but all in good fun. I really do enjoy these bags. I hope that one day we can get some more of these in and maybe have my review page on it so I can throw them in tournaments and kind of show off. Appreciate that, Josh. Just saying. But hey, great company, great customer service, really responsive. So I enjoy that when people reach out. So hey, everybody please like and subscribe, and see you on the boards.